We're recording and welcome back, everybody. This is going to be a mishmash of technologies and very nice technologies. We're going to start off in Reaper and we're going to move over to Tab 16. I want to show you how to get Reaper plugins working in Tab 16. Now, these aren't the EQ and all those ones. They are the JS plugins. These ones here, the 75 and the DSer and all these ones here, but they're not the VSTs from Reaper as such. These have been written by various people in the JS Fx language, which is not JavaScript, contrary to the name. You may have, I don't use these very often. There might be one or two things I use, but recently they have released a nice spectrum analyzer and a nice spectrum matcher, which I may show you in the future. Oh, no, I did show you the spectrum analyzer already in a previous video, actually, now that I think about it. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to get these working in Tip 16. But first of all, you need some stuff. First thing I want you to do is go to this address here, Doc Shadrach, GitHub, my Reaper Fx, and download two plugins from here. Well, probably download the whole lot, but you only need two of them. I'll show you them now. The analog molecule, which is here, and the hot summer, which is here. And you download them and place them into the folder that, let me see, that's that resources. If you go Shift question mark opens up your actions. Go show resource folder. Show resource path in folder. It'll open up your resource path. Yeah, and you want to go into effects, and you will see all those plugins that we were just looking at, and I want you to drop them in here. In the analog, look, there's the analog molecule and the JSFX. Once again, into your resource path, and just drop them in there, okay? You shouldn't have any trouble doing that, all you plugin lords, to quote somebody. Right. When you've done that, you can now load the analog molecule. And if you go and do some investigating, let's read what it says. Doc Shadrach, the analog molecule. Let's see what AI says about it. Is a highly regarded audio processing plugin created by a developer for the Reaper DAW. It models a 3D analog mixing desk by allowing tracks to interact with each other through summing, crosstalk, thermal bloom, saturation, voltage sag. Right? If you need any more information, just come in and have a look in here. Because we've got to get on with this really, because I want to show you how to do it in Tip 16 also. Now, these are 4 tracks of slop. Don't think they're going anywhere. I have the master, I have other sends disabled. Now, there's a strange configuration. I'll show you it now. Right. Let's say we want the drums to go into, I don't like this mix bus name. Hang on. No, I do. That's fine. Let's imagine we want our drums to go into bus number 1. Okay. We can do it several ways. Let's go to bus number 1. and add a new receive from drums. That's one way of doing it. Or you can drag a send from here to here, or you can drag a send from here to here, whatever way you fancy doing it. Now you will see we have drums going out. I'll solo the drums so you will see it. Going to the bus, it's going to the mix bus, and it's also going to the master. Okay? Bit of a strange configuration. This is the hot summer, and this is the analog molecule. And it's the one on the master, and the one on the bus, and the one on the channels. You see this analog molecule, analog molecule, analog molecule. This one is a channel. You select channel. On the bus, you select bus. And on the master, you select master. It has a couple of different modes. I'll put it on mix. Render is a slightly higher quality. You can switch things on and off here. Look, you can have them all talking to each other and to emulate an SSL desk. We'll leave them off for now so as not to cause any confusion. When you send to the mix bus, there's a strange order, as you will see now. Your audio is coming in on 1 and 2, but it's going out on 3 and 4. Okay, you're sending to channels on the master. The first one's 3 and 4, the second one's 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. It's strange, I know, and then you need to go to the master to send them all, obviously, from the mix bus. But if you've any problems with that, maybe we'll come back and visit that again in the future. This is not, it's a very nice system. Very, you will love this. Absolutely love it. Now we haven't got much time. I want to show you how to get it into tape 16. I haven't got it completely figured out yet, but I've got some of it figured out yet, so I might as well pass it on to you. I'm going to save this and close it and show you how to get into tape 16. Goodbye. Tape 16, hello. Right, let's give ourselves a little bit of a state. Go to GitHub again and go to Huub van Leer. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Huub. And Huub's in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Fabulous place if you ever want to visit it. Select the installation for your specific, for your operating system. I've selected this one here. You download it. To show you just my downloads page. Of course, it's up here. If you go to YSFX, it's here. You will see a VST folder. Copy it, Control C, or just grab it however you normally do it, and put it into your VST3 folder. You know, in your program files, common files, VST, drop it in here. Okay? You might think this is a bit strange. Now, go to your tape 16 plugins, scan them, and you will see that it pops up here. YSFX. Okay? Have I got some crap in here already? Yep, there we go. I've imported some drums onto this. I've made it a stereo track and I've imported some drums, the same ones you saw a moment ago in Reaper. Go to your effects and you can select your YSFX and look, there it is. And it says, oh, no, master detected. That's because we haven't gone to the bus and put one on the bus. Like I just explained a moment ago, you put one on each of them, and here it's here. And we're going to load one for the bus. I'll do that now. And it'll go straight to your app data folder, and you select it and you change it to bus. Okay, and it's complaining that there's no master detected. And what we now do is we go to the master and we put one on the master. Load, you go into your app data, users, app data, roaming, Reaper, effects. Go scroll down and grab your analog molecule. And this one is going on to the master. Okay. Let's just give it a little run and see if it has picked it up. It's not going to the bus. Why is it not going to the bus? Oh, because we haven't routed to the bus. There we go. Now we shouldn't see any complaints from any of the plugins. This one, look at this one. That's supposed to be on master. The bus is supposed to be on bus. And the channel is supposed to be on channel. It is. Okay, let's see if we've got some signal. And it's working nicely. No complaints. You see this? I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's not. Did I set the audio up in OBS? Let's have a quick. Oh, I did. So you probably can hear it. What we can do is we can link all of the channels, all of the buses, and the master, and get them all talking to each other. We can use a Neve emulation or an SSL emulation in here. We can switch analog crosstalk on, and there's a couple of different variations. Not a big fan of that yet. Now, we haven't touched on the hot summer. That is what I'm trying to get figured out. And I think that will be the next video. If I can't get the hot summer, it's not really a problem. We're still emulating the mixing desk ecosystem, as it's known as. And I think you will really like this, guys. It's very nice. Let's put it on a solid state. Look at that. This will add a new dimension to your mixing. Believe me. Every time you add, that's the master. Every time you add an instance, it gives it a new ID. Let's add a new one for the bass. You'll see it gives it a new ID, and the link is on, and you select your desired emulation, channel strip emulation. Now, the thing in Reaper was they all went to different channels, remember? The drums went to different buses. The drums went to one bus, the bass went to a different bus. I'm trying to get my head around that in tape 16, and maybe we have to do it with the sends. I'm not sure. Let's import some bass for a moment. We're on 5 and 6 in stereo, 5 and 6. Yep, import. Okay, and that's going to First things first, let's go into the bus. Let's see if we got some signal there. What did I not do? I didn't give myself a second. Uh, let's erase that. 5 and 6, wasn't it? Clean it out. Confirm. I'm going to import them again. This. Import as a pair. 5 and 6. And I'm going to give myself a second. Import. There we go. That should work now. And it does. All of these are going to bus 1 at the moment. I could have sent this to bus 2 and put one on this one, which I haven't tried yet, but I will do. And I've just been thinking about it, and I think I may be able to get the hot summer working in the sends. We'll see. And I know this is a little bit out of the ordinary. If you need any more information, go to Downshift Audio for the configuration of both the analog molecule and the hot summer. He has done a couple of very good videos, and I hope you enjoyed this, guys. This is a really nice system, something you may find useful in your mixing and your audio adventures. So happy mixing, and I'll see you all again soon. Okay, bye for now. Take it handy.